going to talk a little bit now about how my awareness has developed in terms of supporting the differences in our students and ensuring that they have an equality of access to learning opportunities. I think typically when we think about equality of access and inclusion, we think about, or we look at it from the point of view of someone who has a visible need or a visible disability. So you look at it from the point of view of someone who might be in a wheelchair, or he's visually impaired, or hearing impaired, or he's non-verbal. I've always been aware, I've been working with autism for a few years now, but my understanding has increased over the last 6 months, is how the invisible differences are the things that we don't see in students with autism can affect their quality of access, and how the environment can affect their quality of access to opportunities to learn. So, for example, there's a couple of visual aids that you see on the screen now. So one's a Now and Next guide, and the other one is a PECS book. The Now and Next is used because some of our students struggle to know that things are going to happen, that things will happen in the future, and sometimes just need that assurance that if something's going to happen now, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be able to do something that's going to come at some time in the near future. And that allows us that allows our students to kind of structure their day. And we also use something called a visual timetable. So one of our students in particular will go through that religiously on a day-to-day basis, just so he knows what his day entails and what his week entails. And also you look at the PECS book, and we have a couple of non-verbal students, well, we have one non-verbal student, should I say, who uses that to not only visually communicate with us, but also to allow him to kind of structure how he's going to communicate, to show us that he wants something or he likes something. So cognitively you can use that rather than using, say, sign along or sign language. It's a PECS book providing that opportunity to really go and structure something, which has been quite essential for our students this year at least. And also, I think in terms of the things when we talk about good practice in classrooms, I was on an outstanding teaching assistance course, and I was told about how display boards need to be interactive and need to be engaging and need to have loads of information that empowers our students and champions our students. That's not quite as relevant to our students. I think when you have all singing, all dancing display boards, these can actually hinder our students in terms of it's more for them to process, and they struggle to then engage on tasks when there's so much around them and so many engaging things around them that distracts their focus. So it's more a case of ensuring the environment helps those invisible differences that I've just spoken about. Yeah.